My fellow exiles, just as I was about to go to bed, I checked my phone one final time and got two notifications from the Path of Exile YouTube account. Of course, finally, in the middle of the night, they decided to drop teasers for not only Path of Exile 1's next league, which will be called Necropolis, but Path of Exile 2 as well. They were rolled into one big announcement, and that is going to be that on March 21st, there is going to be GGG Live, which is the new live stream format it looks like GGG is going for with their two titles that they'll be running concurrently. We have Path of Exile 1 and we have Path of Exile 2, two of the top ARPGs that will be in the market. And we will be eating well, everyone. We already know there's something big happening on March 18th. All the content creators are flying out to LA to play what I think will be a pretty darn close to finished version of the closed beta of POE2. And now we also know that POE1's next league is going to be Necropolis. I have the trailers playing in the background right now. I'll flash to me just a few times, but we can hone in on what they've teased here and now. We'll start with POE2 because everyone knows POE2 hype channel. We're going to talk some POE2. We got a teaser of the Ranger in a new environment. And I say it's a new environment, but I'm pretty sure this is Act 1. We can see by the telltale forest, the werewolves that assault, and we see bows, really, for the first time in POE2. And wow, everyone, crossbows, they're quick, they're automatic, they're reactive. Bows seem to be weighty and taking time to actually use each and every attack. All those attacks had massive windups, including the very last one that we see. I think it's the first time. It's almost like Wind Ranger's power shot in Dota 2, winding up for a massive blow and then unleashing it. That's a huge cast time. Now, that was interesting to see. A bold move, especially because they were teasing the Witch. So now I'm wondering, are we going to see the Ranger and the Witch on March 21st? And will I get to see them when I fly out and play both the Ranger and the Witch? I'm going to be a little bold now seeing that trailer. We're going to get all 6 of the OG classes, everyone. We have the 6 new ones. We haven't seen really anything of the OG 6, the Ranger, the Witch, the Templar, the Duelist, the Shadow, and the Marauder. I think this reveal could be absolutely all of them, and that is extremely exciting. We are about 2 weeks out from that reveal day. I think they might be a few teasers in between now and then. I might be wrong, but still, it was super cool to see. What did you notice about it? I noticed, of course, the voice was different. It looked like it was in Act 1 because of the forest, and it was the Ranger. Was there anything else that caught your eye? Let me know in the comments below. It's exciting stuff, though, and I cannot wait to fly out and actually get some footage for all of you. It's going to be fun. And now, let's move on to POE1, everyone, because the next POE1 league is going to be called Necropolis, and that was one banger of a teaser. It wasn't only an opening with an old man talking, and sounded really familiar, almost like someone from Heist, I think, but maybe not starting with an N. Niles? It almost sounded like Niles. Could it be Niles? I don't know. But he was chanting, talking about the Templar Order. We could see the symbols on either side of him are of the Templar Order from Oriath, and he's doing a summoning ritual of some sort. And judging from the end of the trailer, I think he's summoning bosses of the past, because who do we see at the very end? We see Katarina and we see Lycia, and we see 3 people bowing to them. And this league is Necropolis. So this is going to involve raising the dead in some way, 100%. I'm going to be bold with my prediction here. I think it involves raising dead bosses and storing them in the Necropolis, which will be some sort of new dungeon or bestiary-like system where you kill bosses and you store them in this place and you imbue them with greater powers and can fight them again for greater rewards. Almost like a spin on the Maven's Crucible too. Maybe you store multiple bosses in the Necropolis and you can fight them all at once. So we can fight Katarina and Lycia at the same time. Maybe we can fight, a mix of the Shaper Guardians with the Elder Guardians. Maybe we can finally get Cirrus into a fight with the other Conquerors. Something along those lines. Hinting at the bosses and then it being the term Necropolis really makes me think we're going to be resurrecting stuff. So that's going to be an exciting league. I don't know if it'll be a crafting league, though, which is what a lot of people predicted. It looks like it might be a boss killing league, which is exciting for me. And of course, they're making use of POE2 assets. We saw the graveyard there, the crypt as well. Looks great. I'm excited. It's going to be good. Ooh, I'm giddy for POE1. That's going to be an awesome release. Now, before we close out the video, and we might talk about this for a few minutes, let's touch on the fact that this is no longer a Path of Exile live stream. It's GGG Live, which means it's POE1 and POE2 rolled into one. It's interesting that they went with that name. I wonder now if they're going to be distinct, really distinct entities. Two separate teams, two separate presenters. There going to be other stuff rolled into there, maybe POE Mobile a little bit. I don't know. Could GGG be announcing something else that they're working on? We see that they're very profitable, everyone. They're great at making games. Could they be rolling a non-Path of Exile title eventually? Maybe they're future-proofing themselves? Or is this purely trying to represent that POE2 is not POE1? And this is the start of the breakup, right? Because POE2 releases, essentially, in closed beta on June 7th, 2024. And after that, they're going to be developing it. And eventually, they're going to launch it and then stagger leagues. It's going to be POE1, POE2, separate updates, separate expansions, maybe separate teams. Maybe there will be cross-contamination. And then POE Mobile will be down the line. Maybe they're really seeing the success that they're having in the ARPG genre. And maybe they understand that it's feasible for them to expand outward. So now their new live stream method is GGG Live. Oh, it's super exciting to see everyone. I cannot be more excited to go out to Los Angeles, meet all the other content creators, talk about this cool stuff, and really showcase it to all of you. So what exactly are your thoughts? Did those teasers make you excited? Which one was better? Honestly, even though I'm a POE2 guy, I think the Path of Exile 1 teaser was better, and it hyped me up more. Seeing the dude that was kind of like Niles, seeing the new environment, and then with that extra teaser at the end showcasing Katarina and Lycia, I think we're in for quite some wild stuff when it comes to POE1 whenever the league itself launches. The POE2 as well. It's just all good. We're eating well. It's a good time to be a Path of Exile player, to be a player of GGG. GGG Live. How interesting. All right. I think that's it, everyone. I am probably going to live stream tomorrow. I was just about to go to bed. I don't even know if I'm going to be able to go to bed now. My goodness. Do I live stream tonight? I don't know. You might see it after I upload this video. Be on the lookout. Have a wonderful evening. Tala Moana, Warriors.